Climate change has become a major issue in recent years, and it has had many adverse effects. Even though climate change has been altered by natural causes, such as volcanic emissions, humans have sped up this process through the emission of CO2s. Many people over time have tried to brush off the issue, saying things like, "Oh, the Earth's climate has fluctuated before, it's no big deal." But through our newfound evidence, we can all see that this is sadly no longer the case.
Climate change is being caused by increasing amounts of CO2 released by human activities. These activities include waste, transportation, industries, burning of fossil fuels, and deforestation. Climate change is causing many problems on Earth. Due to climate change, the ice in the Arctic on the mountains is melting, which is leading to sea levels rising. Ice caps reflect the light from the sun, making the Earth cool, but these ice caps are melting. Then our climate will get warmer and it will destroy many habitats. According to Rahm Emanuel's report on Sustainable Chicago 2015, its research showed that Chicago's climate would change in the 21st century, moving toward hotter summers and more intense storms. In Chicago, greenhouse emissions come from different sources. 1% comes from water and wastewater, 5% comes from waste, 20% comes from transportation, and 71% comes from energy.
Chicago, being one of the greenest cities in the United States, is setting an example on sustainability. In order to fight climate, Chicago is doing various things to go green and stop climate change. The Chicago Climate Action Plan was created to reduce Chicago's greenhouse emissions by 25% relative to 1990 levels by 2020 and 80% by 2050. Chicago has supported the installations of green roofs and the use of reflective materials. Chicago also has the Chicago Center for Green Technology, which promotes and advances sustainable homes, workplaces, and communities through multiple educational systems. Chicago has 3 major goals: to reduce carbon emissions from all sectors, improve local air quality for accelerating performances toward federal standards and decreasing greenhouse emissions, and to protect the city and its residents by preparing the climate change.
Chicago is not the only city working towards making things better. This is a global issue, so we have global partners who are working with us to reach a common goal. Together we made a mess, so together we must clean it up, right?
Another major city that is dealing with this problem is Seattle. In 2013, the Seattle Climate Action Plan was created. Its goal is to become carbon neutral by 2050. The city also has greenhouse gas inventories, which tracks and measures Seattle's greenhouse gas emissions on a regular basis. These reports identify the source and amount of greenhouse gas production across the city of Seattle. The inventories help monitor progress made toward their climate protection goals.
Even the smallest things can have a large impact. Take Loyola, for example. It has the most LEED certified buildings of any university in Chicago. Eco-friendly dorm rooms. They even have their own greenhouse. And a geothermal complex, biggest one in Chicago too. They also have tons of green roofs. Plus a weekly farmers market. As you can see, there's many things we can do to help fix and prevent climate change. Because once one idea gets rolling, it's just gonna have the snowball effect and it's gonna keep growing and growing and growing. Whether these climate challenges relate to air quality, city operations, or Chicago's carbon footprint, the city is committed to a climate approach that increases sustainable investment, manages risk, and allows communities and business to thrive. Even as Chicago continues working to reduce future greenhouse gas emissions from energy, transportation, solid waste, and other sources, we must also enhance resilience responding to changes already in progress. It's our world, the only one we have. So isn't it about time we actually took control of it?